Hey Bernie, hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm going to show you how to use your website today. You have a link with your .com WP admin, and you're going to click on that in your email, and you're going to enter the username and the password. I'm going to go ahead and log in. So this is your dashboard. And on your dashboard, if you click on this right here, you can visit the site, and that shows you your home page. I fixed all your links for you. I think you probably have a pretty good idea of what's going on the site. I'm going to show you the back end and how to control things. This is your banner, and if you click your banner, it comes back to this home page. That is controlled with some kind of little bit more strategic code. It's back here in the hooks, simple hooks. I don't usually show this to my clients because I don't want them to mess with it, but I think you're a little bit more advanced. So this is code, and this controls your banner right here if you want to change that. But anyways, let's see. Oh, while I remember, I'm going to open this in another link so we can look at your dashboard and your website at the same time. So while I remember, I noticed that you have on your feedback, you had emailed yourself, and here's your information for your contact. So if you go to that area and you got your information that you signed, it's your name. I think this is IP address where they got the information from. So that is a way for you to collect information right now. This is built, this has a plugin called Magic Action Box where you can actually put in your MailChimp information, accounts and integration. So when you got your MailChimp key, you can put that in there and hook it up pretty easily to your MailChimp, which right now I think is free. I use Aweber, or no, actually I use ConvertKit, and it works really well with my action box. But I like this little Magic Action Box. You can make it appear in a lot of the different places on the website using your widgets. All your front end, this whole front page is controlled by this widget area. So I'm just going to go through the widget area right now. Your primary sidebar is, you only have a primary sidebar, I think, on your blog. I can't remember. Actually, yeah, most of your websites, yeah, only on the blog pages you have this primary sidebar. The rest of your pages are full pages. And so on this widgets area, here's your social media icons, which are these. So if you wanted to change the color or the size or the URL of your page, or you wanted to add a new social media, like say you got a Pinterest account, you wanted to add that in, so you put the address there. That's how you control that. Your search bar, looking for something. So if you wanted to take that out, you could easily just delete it. If you want to change something on your contact us, this right here is code, actually, a lot of that's code because I put your picture in and I put all these things in, so a lot of that's code. So if you want to change that, you need to be really careful with changing that. And then your tag cloud, which are your tags. And you can add more tags. I'll show you how. If you have other things that you're talking about. Your contact us. Actually, this is in a different area. So I'm going to close the sidebar. You can put a sticky message. We don't have one right now. Like if you have a tag or something, or it will appear on the front page. So this is for front page area 1. Let's go back to the front page, which I believe is here. And that's the code that you have set up for this code that matches this with the link. If you want to change the link, you need to go inside the quotation marks and put a new URL in there. But I would recommend not messing with that. Front page 2, these are feature pages. These are your services, your about page, and your home page. These are actually featured pages, which is operated from here. If you wanted to add a new one, you do that. You just add it to wherever you want it to be. I have it set to the home page on that one. The size is 640 by 640. It's going to show page title and show page content up to 150 characters. And you got the read more tag. And there's 3 of those. You could add more if you want. I would recommend that you don't mess with anything in here. This is your about us right here. So if you wanted to change the wording on that, you would just go in here and you could change the wording. This is code, CSS code, or HTML. This is our services right here. The same thing you could change here. This is a HTML tag code. This is CSS code. Front page 6, featured posts. So these are here, your little blog posts that you have. If you wanted to add more blogs, posts, you could. You would just come over here to featured posts and add them to featured front page 6. Add widget. And then you would set them up the same exact way that this is shown. Just copy what you got there. Your before footer is blank. Your footer is sign up for more information. That's right here. That control is right there. Connect with us online. And here's your little icons. So these are all in the footer and the widget page. And this is the simple social icons, the same thing that was over in the sidebar over here. Your primary sidebar. Those are both the same social media thing. If you wanted to add, like, if you set up your MailChimp, let's say, I'm going to show you in your primary sidebar. Let's just do it in your primary sidebar. Let's see the. You can put a custom menu, categories, all kinds of different things. Your Facebook plugin. So if you wanted to have your like page and different comments that are on your Facebook, you could add this in there. This is to add a slider. It's a little bit of a different thing to set up. It doesn't go very well with this theme. So okay, magic action box widget. So let's say I wanted to add that to your primary sidebar. Add the widget. And it came in right here. So after you kind of have to go and set it up, but then you would click down the name of it, and it would end up appearing in your sidebar. Over here. Or you could put it, you could actually also put it, oops. You could also put it on your front page or different areas that you wanted. A lot of people would put it right underneath your banner. So you could have it put right here before your menu, or you could put it right here, kind of change things up. So let's see. Right now, I think what you have going on as far as making it really simple is when they enter their information here, submit. I'm going to go to the dashboard, feedback, and there you go. So I just entered the information and there it is in your dashboard. So if you wanted to get more information, you could add on another field on that. But you have their name and you have the email address, and that's probably all you need to get a hold of them. So anyways, okay, so dashboard, I'm going to go through this pretty quick. Here's your posts. The posts are kind of more, they move, except for the ones that I have on the front page. We made them so that they're just somewhat static, but a post is usually made so that it's part of a blog. It's something that rotates through your website, and it's like moves down the list as you add more posts to your blog. So these are all posts we made, or actually no, I'm sorry, these are actually pages. These are posts. But being that you're not, I made these kind of stick to the page. If you want new posts, you need to make sure the photos are configured correctly. I think they're 640 by 640. So they kind of keep the same. So these are your posts. This right here, no title. Yeah, it's just the code for your red quote that goes on the front page. A couple of these things are just miscellaneous code. You can delete them if you want. Feature, this is I'm not sure what I use that for. So here's your blog posts. And if you want to make a new post, you can come in here and add new post. You can add a new post from here. Or you can add a new post over here. So I'm going to go to pages because it's pretty much the same thing. Pages. Here's all your pages about us. This is a code for your banner, which earlier I showed you the code for the banner over here in the Genesis simple hooks. That's the code that is making this appear. Contact us. If you open these, you can make edit to any of your pages. And your pages are more static. They're consistently on the website, like in your menu. But if you wanted to, you can add a contact form in here if you want. This is a contact form already, actually. But you can add the contact form on any page. not going to mess with that page right now, but to add a new page, just add new right here. You can add a page up here. And I'm going to just do a draft and show you the operation of a page or post. It's both this pretty much the same for the most part. So this is a toolbar toggle. If it appears like that, you just have to click on the little paint colors, whatever that is, your toolbar, and you can get the full menu. So if I want a heading, type heading 1. Hello, how are you? So for heading 1, this right here, drop down box, will control the size of your heading. I make it a habit to make my headings either, usually if they're not paragraph, I try to stay in heading 1 for the main headline, or heading 2. With I'll go through this, bold, italics. I'm just going to put this back on paragraph. So bold, italics, here's a bullet, number, quotation, align left, align right, or middle, align right. Put it back where it was. If I want to insert a link, I'm going to press the link, the chain, and you can either type your URL in there, or you can open it up and type a URL here. If you want to take somebody off your website, I suggest you open the link in a new tab. That way they're staying on your website. If you want to link it to like a blog page, like rules for them for cross-cultural management success, I would recommend that you don't check this box. These are all the posts and pages in your blog right here, so you can easily link to them. So let's say visit my blog. To visit my blog, click here. So I'm going to highlight, click here, and I'm going to insert the link options, and I'm going to post on blog. Add link. I'm going to publish. You want to make sure you publish or you update anytime you make changes. View the page. You can view the page here, or you can view the page here. So it's called draft. To visit my blog, click here, and it's going to the blog. I'm going to go back up to edit page. So to remove that link, I can just remove link right here. So let's say I want to have welcome, and I want to have it heading 1, and I want to center it. And let's say I want to change the color. This is text color. You can change the color, pretty much change the color that you into anything that you want. Especially if you have your hex number custom, and then you can change the color to whatever you want. Or if you have your numbers, your color website numbers for your logo or whatever, you can actually enter that in there, paste it into there. So you can insert, this right here is an insert read more tag, which is a little bit complicated. It's proofreading, writing like a spell check. So if you want to strike through your word, strike through, horizontal line, whoops, this is undo. I want to put in a horizontal line. Used to just press that to be able to paste something from Word or your text, but you can just paste stuff right there. Clear formatting. I don't know how that works. Special character, different copyrights and different things you can put in there. I never noticed that before. I like that one. So if you want to have a different kind of bullet or something, that's kind of cool. Okay, so decrease indent, increase indent, decrease indent, undo, undo, redo, redo. So that pretty much goes over the basics of the blog or the page. Right now we're working on a page, but it's the same formatting for a blog. If you want your page to look better, to look different, these are default, or these are templates. This is for a blog, this is a landing page, this is an archive page, and the default template. But if you want it to, like, let's say most of your pages are set to this layout right here. So it's going to have a header above, the main content over here, and a sidebar. I think only your blog pages actually set it to do that. It's getting hot. I'm trying to take this off. But let's say you want to have it different. Like, let's say for this page you want to have it reverse the normal. So I'm going to update. View the page. So now your sidebar is over here. You can make it so that it's one large page. I think most of your pages are large anyways, even though I think the template's actually set to have a sidebar on the side. Oh, my son's coming home. View the page. There's Ian. And that's a full page. That also looks the same as a landing page. So I'm going to end up deleting this page anyways. I'm recording. Okay, so I'm going to delete this page, but I wanted to show you I have a plugin called Genesis Custom Headers, which actually I've used to bring in your headers. Thank you. So if you want to bring in your header, check to enable and view options. Display custom type, display feature. Can't remember. Display featured image, display custom type. Select an image and so yeah, this is $8.99 by 400, which are the ones I use for your headers. Selected the image, so this will go on the page. If you wanted to add a new page, So that added your header so that it matches the rest of your pages. So if you, you can use Canva to make more of these. They just have to be $8.99 by 400. $8.99 in length and 400 down. And this is where you would do some SEO. And if you wanted to add, I haven't made a action box, but if you wanted your call to action to be on your page, you could put it before, after, or on your content, before, after your content, or you could place it manually. This is more HTML stuff. If you don't want to have sharing buttons, you unclick that. Otherwise, the sharing buttons appear on the website. They must not be set up to appear on that page. Maybe it's just on the posts. So, okay, let's see. So it's custom headers, Yoast SEO. I'm gonna move this to the trash. Move that to the trash. I wanted to show you on a post. A new post. Posts are pretty much designed the same way, but on a post, you can put them according to your categories. So if you're going to be talking about English or global business, you can check what part of the blog that you want it to go on. You can add a new category. You can choose the parent. I don't think we have that really set up right now. You can add a tag, like maybe, if the name of your post is new post, and you would just copy that into there and add that. We're not going to do that. So you can disable the share buttons here. And if you want to, one thing that's great about publishing posts for your blog is you can actually publish them immediately. Or you can set a date. Like if you don't want to post until, like if you have an event or something and you don't want it to post till July 1st, you can actually set it up to post on July 1st. So this post won't actually post on your website until and then push schedule until you say so, whatever date that is. To add a featured image, so that's going to appear on the side, you just choose an image, set featured image, and it's going to appear like the regular other blog ones. But you got to make sure it's the same size, which I believe was like 300 by 300 or 400 by 400, something like that. I can't remember offhand. So on here, here's your SEO. You fill this in, edit the snippet. This is the title, your slug. You describe what your article's about. If you want to put in your magic action box, same stuff. Let's see, you can add a contact form. So usually I just have to take away a comment. You could add a new field. So maybe if you wanted to have their phone number or something. I don't want to see. I'm just going to preview this. I don't want to publish it because it will publish to the website, and I don't want to do that. So then you have your title, your content, and here's your form. And this is related posts. And it's not going to show up in the blog. It shouldn't be showing up in your blog. Yeah, because I didn't publish it. So go back and edit the post. Say I want to add a photo. Add media. So to upload files, you can just push upload and you can select the files. And most of your photos, I've gone ahead and did the SEO on them. It's pretty simple. You can change it if you want. This is the title of the photo. This is kind of what it is, description of what it is. Alt text helps people that are like blind when they're reading. I don't know, the computer reads to them and helps them to actually follow along with what's going on. So so this caption can help if it's SEO, what's going to appear on your post. So here you can decide on your alignment. You can align it left, center, right, or none. I'm going to do it center. And I think you can put a link in there, yeah. If you want to be able to click on the picture and it opens to a link or something. You can do that. You can choose the size of your photo and insert to post. So this right here is telling us what the photo is. You can have that or you don't have to have that. A lot of times people have that to help with SEO. Sorry, it feels like I'm losing my voice. So, okay. So here, by clicking on the photo, you can edit the photo too. You can align it left, center, right, no alignment. You can edit it so that you can choose a custom size. .640, and it's going to automatically go to the right size. Center left, I want to put it on the left. Update. Let's see what that looks like. Preview. You can look at it in the preview mode even though it's not published. So here's my title, here's my photo, and my form. This right here is going to appear on beneath every single post that you have, and maybe your pages too. which is good. That's what you want. You can move this over to the left of the line. And you can also drag these handles to make your picture smaller or bigger. Sometimes you have to fiddle with this to get it to fit right. Probably have to adjust that photo so that it's smaller if you want to have the contact form there, or just align it center for the contact form on the bottom, or you can just make it so that it's a bigger, oops, I didn't mean to publish it. I guess it's getting published. I'll delete it. It won't stay there. Now that I published it, I can show you what it looks like when it's on your blog though. So these are just nice to have so people can, you know, tweet your post, or you can share it on Google, they can Facebook it, share it, Pinterest it. So I'm going to click on your blog, meaning that I actually published it. Oh, it's not appearing on the blog because one thing it didn't do. I did not has to be, I think it needs to say Griffin Solution Blog on there. Clicked. For it to appear on that blog. So when you do add a blog, see there it is. So if you do add a blog post, you want to make sure that you can put it in these other categories too, but you want to make sure that your blog is actually checked. So you can check it into this blog and the other ones, whichever matches the categories. By clicking on the categories, it's kind of like, we don't have it set up, but it's the same as the tags. If you had a tag, like a tag tree here, it could be categories here instead of tags, or both, but so that way if you click on something that's listed under English category, that article will come up. So anyway, trying to think of what else I need to show you. I need to delete this, move to trash. So if you need to go back to your trash can, you can find your trash here. I'm going to delete all these. going to delete permanently. Just check them all. And you can say you have options up here and apply, or I think you can just do empty trash and it will empty. Let's see what else. Let's see, dashboard. These are your stats. So we have, it's from your Google Analytic, Super Cache, general if you want to change like your tag. These are your general settings. When you're ready to, this is your admin for admin purposes, like if you want to change your password or something. Eventually we're going to change this email address from me to you. If you want to set your date formats differently, date format, time format, week starts on, you know, whatever day, site language. If you wanted to change, I know you're going to go to the UK, but I think it's still English. So maybe they have English, I don't know. You can scroll through that. Maybe they have English UK or something on there. So I didn't change anything, so I'm not going to change, I'm not going to save it. So writing, and if you have ping services, you could add those in here. Testimonials, sharing, you can set up your sharing. So with this publicize, if you want, you can like set up the Facebook. So as soon as you publish a new post or article or something, it will publish right to your Facebook page. So you would just press the connect. My computer's a little slow. And you would choose, and I don't want any of these, I really don't want any of those to actually work on my wall. Are you sure you want to stop? Yeah. So if you want to connect those, you can connect those. This is just a plugin. See, to add new plugins, so these are your installed plugins that I've put in. A lot of them are Genesis that go with your theme. But if you want to add more plugins, you can. Rule of thumb is don't add a plugin unless you're going to use it. The more plugins, the more your website will bog down. So this is just kind of keeps your files, reduces the size of your files. WordPress importers, if you want to take your, like, let's say you want to move your website to, you want to take all the content out of your website and put it on another WordPress website, you would use this WordPress importer. The tools, you could export all the content and then import it in the new site. This is social media. This is for your chip mail, Jetpack, Google Analytics, Simple Share, Simple Hooks, kind of advanced. Genesis Simple Edits is where this is the code for your footer. You wouldn't mess with that if you don't need to. Theme settings. Probably wouldn't mess with this unless you want to change something. Media library. So all your pictures, let's take that out. Delete, yes. All right, Oh, back to your plugins. Add new plugin. So there's tons and tons of different plugins that you can search for. So if you want to have Facebook plugin, so you can have a Facebook feed, simple Facebook plugin. There's all kinds of different plugins. Your like box. I don't know, I think there's like quotes. So like this quote collection would make random quotes appear on your website and your widgets. So you could display quotes or just different things you can, there's just lots of different things that you can use. So I'm trying to think of what else. If you want to add any users, that's where you would add users. You control your profile right here. This is where you can change this setting if you don't like the way that is with the B. You can select that one. It's just a matter of selecting it differently. Let's keep it on the capital B for now. I didn't change anything. I don't think so. Nothing should have changed. Delete the cache. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else to edit any of these pages. You just go and edit there. So these are your tags that you requested certain tags, so I put those in. If you want to add new tags, just type what you want and then add the tag. So one tip is if you want to like post your blog posts to your Facebook page, you would just go up here and copy the link. Facebook. And then you just copy the link here, and it's going to pull, it should pull your article into your Facebook page. You can delete that. I'm almost done. And you can put a little bit of tease in there too. There you go. So you actually have that, and then you can just post it on your wall of your Facebook. You know, check out the blog post that I just wrote on my blog or whatever. So I'm not going to post that on my timeline. I probably will post on my timeline when I'm done with your site. So anyways, I don't know. I think this is, I deleted this post, I think. Yep, should be in the trash. I think I am all good. I gotta go eat some dinner. Hang out with my child and my dog in the sunshine. Have a great day. And if you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.